Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. I don't have a clock in my room, but I can tell you this. It is 6:13 a.m., and it is Saturday, the 25th. My goodness, the time has gone so quickly. The 25th of February. Man, that's like just 3 more days, and that's March. Man. And on March 19th, that's when my wife died 3 years ago. She actually, on the 16th, is the last day that she was alive up here, I guess is the best way to say it. She was failing because her kidneys were failing, because her whole body was failing. Everything was going. But it was a race to see what was going to fail first. And in this case, it was her kidneys failed first out of everything. And on the morning of the 16th, I said, "Hi, I have to go to bed, baby doll," because I needed to sleep. And she went, "Hi," and gave me a great big smile. And that was the last time she ever spoke, because after that, while I was asleep, her kidneys turned her mind off, and then she was gone, just her body. And on the 19th, 2:30 a.m., her body finally passed, and then she was gone for good. So, coming up on the anniversary, yay! I'm trying real hard not to break down in tears. I didn't mean to talk about sad stuff, and I'm very sorry. Oh, itchy nose. I have over here some hamsters. Now, let's see. The one down below, down here, that's, well, actually, I'll show you him first, because it's been a while since he's been on camera. This is, okay, Patches Jr. Now, Patches Jr. he's named after his mother, Patches. Patches died a couple months back. She was, I'm just talking about death now all the time. But she was a great big hamster. I mean, she was huge. She weighed about 1.5 pounds. You know, I would stand on the scale and weigh myself, and then they would hand me the hamster, and then we would subtract the one weight from the other. She weighed about 1.5 pounds. And he is one of her litter. So he's still about, and she's gone. He had a brother who was, so he's late middle age, but he had a brother that was all white, but he passed on. I called him Marshmallow Man, and unfortunately he had a tumor, which hamsters do a lot of. All rodents tend to do that. That's why they use mice and such, because they're so susceptible. Tumors and the like. Let's take a look at who this is now. Oh no, guy. Come on. Uh-oh. Well, not uh-oh, but hey. Are you? Oh, no, it's a little boy. I was wondering if it was Mama Dump Truck, but nope. Just a little boy. I only have a few hamsters left. I had to get rid of mass hamsters, so I've only got, just a couple of hamsters left. It makes me sad, but at the same time, I don't need 1 million hamsters anymore. After my wife died, and I needed something to get me out of my head so that I could get engaged with the world again, I needed hamsters. I feel bad about this poor little guy. That bald spot is from his wheel. See, I'll show you on here. Oops. That really crashed and burned. See how they have these tiny, tiny wheels? They're too small for them to run inside. And so what they do is they run on top of the wheel, right like this. They get caught between this back part of the wheel and the cage, and that rubs their fur off. I need to get larger wheels, but unfortunately wheels are expensive, and right now we're spending money on house things, and and repairs and the like. My van still needs more work. After I got one of the things that happened on my van before was the axle was broken on the right passenger side on the front. Ay. So they fixed that and changed a bunch of stuff, and then they told me that, oh, by the way, the belts on your van are very loose and they're making a lot of noise and they need to be tightened up and fixed. It's like, well, so I need to get those fixed so that they don't go popping off while I'm driving. But anyway, so there's this poor little guy. He's got fur that's rubbed off here, and a couple of them that have that. It'll grow back. I just need to get bigger wheels for them. But it's not like they don't like these wheels. They run on top of them and they're happy and they like running. It's just the wheels are too small, and I feel very bad about that. Here we go, little guy. Go back inside. Ta-da. One thing that I did want to show you is this. This thing that fell. Ugh. Getting broken by this chair. I need to get a good office chair. Don't have one yet. This is a cheap play horse thing, but my wife, when she was a child, she was lucky enough that their family had horses. They didn't have a whole bunch of stuff, but they had a couple horses. And so she had horses when she was young. When she got older and got her own car, the driver's license plate on it was JBH and then a number. And so she called that with that acronym, made it into an acronym, JBH, for Jen's Beautiful Horse. And so that was Jen's Beautiful Horse. Now, what I did afterward is I bought this for her and I put it up on the wall, and then I made up a sign that went underneath it, and it said Half Pint Ranch, because that was the name of her horse when she was a child. It was called Half Pint, and so it was called the Half Pint Ranch. And I put this up on the wall, and I put the little sign underneath it that said Half Pint Ranch, and then off to the side, under here, it said Jen's Beautiful Horse. And so I don't have the handmade signs anymore, but I still have the horse that I gave her. So still got that. Don't have much, but I still got that. And no, let's see, was there something else? Oh, I can't remember now. Shucks, that's okay though. I hope so anyway. There was some other, oh yeah, I wanted to talk about how the power had gone off yesterday. Not just the power went off. 5:30 yesterday afternoon, all of a sudden there was this explosion outside. I mean, it sounded like a bomb had gone off. And the power went off instantly. And so the transformer exploded out there and power gone. They fixed the power for everybody except for our house here. And when we called them up, they were saying, oh yeah, we've repaired the power except for an underground break, and that's just affects 2 homes, and it's not you, so you need to call your property manager. We did that. The guy came over, called them up later again, and they said, oh yeah, your house is the one that's affected. You're the only 2 people that don't have power. So hours and hours and hours later, after the electrician came out, because the electrical people didn't know what the heck they were talking about, just wanted to get me off the phone the first time. Because of that, this guy got paid, the electrician, to come out for no reason. And so we finally got power back, as you can see. I made a couple short vlog things, so I had fun. Hopefully I'll have those up later today too. Here's a hoping. So then I fell asleep, and then, well, I mean, we had to do a bunch of stuff. We've got guinea pigs, 3 of them, and we keep them down in the living room because guinea pigs are herd animals, and they were lonely up here. They couldn't take it. It was just lonely. They need to be around people. And so we put them downstairs. Power went off, the heat went off, we had to keep the animals warm. So we wrapped up their cages in blankets, and we were really worried about what we were going to do to keep them warm. Luckily, the power came back. But not long after that, as we were just watching TV and stuff, I crashed and burned, fell asleep. For at least 3 hours. I fell asleep until 2:30 in the morning. It was probably around 11 or midnight when I did fall asleep. But when I do that, my body's used to, boom, that's it. When I wake up, I'm up for hours. So I've been up since 2:30. It's almost 6:30 now. And I'm going to be getting pretty tired here real soon. So I'm going to have to go take a nap after I finish my videos, because I've been up all night instead of sleeping, because I fell asleep around midnight. And so, yay. It's fun. Now, my room situation here, you see I'm still in this thing here? I partly understand why she had kind of a flip out about the way I had the room arranged. You see, that's a door there to come into the house. I mean, not the house, the room here. And I had this computer set up directly over there. So when you open up the door, you walk into the desk and the chair. And you have to, you can't walk straight into the room. You got to go up, and you'd make a detour around the computer set up there. She didn't like that. We're especially moving stuff through, so I moved to this side just to see if we, how it would work out. I don't like the way that looks. So earlier I talked to him about, it's like, hey, I've been thinking of doing this, turning it around so people can see my stuff. You would have imagined I was trying to kill him. For whatever reason, he seems to be, and I understand this, it's youth. It's like a zero-sum game where, because I'm worrying about this, his view seems to be, since I was bringing stuff up, he's going, well, I'm not worried about that, I'm worried about this. It's like, if I worry about this room here, then I'm not worrying about the other things, and the other things are important, more important than this. In ways, yes, they are. But I can worry about more than one thing at a time. Because I'm worrying about this and trying to get it fixed up into a good room doesn't mean I'm not thinking about anything else. It's not zero sum where, I'm only thinking of this and nothing about anything else, or only that and nothing else. It's like, no, I'm trying to think of this and the other stuff too. Because if I just save this for the end, it'll never get done. So what I've been doing, rather than, he major flip out, is I just been cleaning up part of my room, and there's enough room in there, for me to sleep, and I can have my computer set up at the foot of the bed, and then that leaves me a wall I can put my stuff on, and I'm out of the way. So I might be doing that, I don't know. I'm quite sure that if I do, I'm going to have to deal with the flip out over that. So they're young, and that's life. So, but anyway, I'm 13 minutes and change into this, and what I want to do is thank 20 to 25 people, you, commenters, for leaving comments. I like to thank all of you for leaving comments. Now, I'm not reading the comment right now. I'm going to read the comments afterward, but I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for leaving a comment. Good comment, bad comment, indifferent comment, doesn't matter. I'm just thanking you for leaving a comment. Thank you so very much. You, all of you, get me out of my head and out into the world. You help keep me sane and alive, and that is wonderful. Thank you all so very, very much. It is a good thing. So I am going to thank, first off, Martin Antonio. Thank you so very much for your comment. And Coulter Chitester. Thank you so very much. Greatly appreciated. Well, it looks like nut, except it's capital N, small u, capital T. How about that? Thank you so very much. And Daniel Ramos. Thank you. And Evan Wildenhain. Wildenhain, Wildenhain, I think. Thank you so very much. And, Tracerdom, Traceurdom. Thank you so very much. Interesting name. And Derek Jimenez Vega, thank you so very, very much. Jessica Spruitt, thank you. Greatly appreciated. And Edwin San Juan, thank you very, very much. Greatly appreciated. Ziru Karugani, thank you very, very much. And Mika Mach 5, son of a gun. How about that? Greatly appreciated your comment. Always glad to see you in the comments. The more I see anybody's names and the more I recognize any name, the more happy I am when I see them. So thank you very much. And then there is, Brader, Aljanae, Aljenaie. Wow, that's a heck of a name. Thank you so very, very much. And then The Life of Addy, Addy. Thank you so very much. And then there is Vigard Johnson. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce the first part of your name. I remember that you sent me along with, Will something? The postcard. Thank you so very much for that. Greatly appreciated. And then there is Ordeals with a Z. Thank you very much. And then there is Young Sorrow. Thank you. And then, Blind Yogi. Blind, and then Yogi is open parentheses, YOGI, close parentheses. Thank you so much. And Scream. Thank you so very much. Greatly appreciated. And then Daxter Mexican. Thank you so very, very much. It is greatly appreciated. Let's see what we have. Then there's A Cup of Tea. A Cup of Tea. Thank you so much. Very clever names. I like that. And then Mr. Retro Gaming Bard. Thank you so much. And Ryan. Thank you for the comment. Greatly appreciated. Ultimate Spoopinator. Thank you so very much for the comments. And Moto Kings with a Z. Thank you so very, very much. And then lastly is Isaiah Does Game. Thank you so very, very much for the comment. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Again, I don't know what the comments are, but thank you for leaving the comments. So greatly appreciated. You, all of you, wonderful, wonderful people. You get me out of my head and into the world again, and that is a wonderful thing. Wow, 17 minutes and change. Almost 18. So, gosh, I'm just going to say then, if you could check out some of my links, that would be awesome. I've got my Resurrected blog link in there, though I haven't really done much with the Resurrected blog. Going to be doing more, so please hang on there if you're curious about that. If you could toss me a like, that would be awesome. I would really appreciate that. I do appreciate all positive validations for my existence. 'Tis a good thing. And if you could subscribe, I would appreciate that as well, but only if you're ready for it. Pity subscriptions not needed, not wanted. Trust me, they don't help me, they don't help you. Ooh. So, and by the by, subs for subs, I don't do them. Just thought I'd mention. So you have a good day today. I'm going to be working on a reaction video soon. Then I've got a game video to start on, so thumbs up on that. It's a full day. And I need to get me a nap in here soon, too. Probably going to do a reaction video here in the next couple, and then go take me a nap, and then go try and get a game in later today. So, you take care. Have a great day today. Please, honestly, I would like for you to have a wonderful day. Best day that you could possibly have, because you know what? It is a wonderful day. Any day that the sun shines and you metabolize is a good day. Even if you're wrapped in chains inside of a shed and there's some maniac sharpening a machete and he's going to chop off your other leg. I mean, at least you're alive now. Every second counts. So thumbs up on that. You take care. I will see you on the flip side. And that, my friend, is a very good thing.